I'll mute us both temporarily. Hello. Okay, I think we're live now.
Hello.
It says we have 10 people watching us already.
Hello, hello.
All right. Can you see comments, Michelle?
I do not see any comments yet.
Okay. So we have Faye and Mary and Jennifer and Kathy are all here so far in the comments.
Oh, there they go. Yep, I see them now.
Okay. We're just trying to get all set up on this end. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now I've got lots popping up too.
Hi, Anne and Christy. Hi, Barb. I see Hilda and Ruby. Yeah, lots of people. Hi, guys. Yeah, let us know you're here.
For sure. Okay. Oh, my gosh. I just jumped. We have 32 watching us already. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, do you want to start and introduce our class? Or we want to just, what do we want to do?
Sure. So, as most of you probably know, last month me and Denise started like a mini album series. And so last month went over really well. And so this month, we both designed a little mini album. So this was a book that we kind of saw when we went to one of our Stampin' Up conventions in Houston a few months ago. And so this is, I did kind of a Christmas version one, and then Denise did a different version. So you can take one or the other or both. And so I'm going to show you my version of the little mini photo album, I guess is what we're calling it. It doesn't have to be a photo album. I have photos in mine, and I believe she does of hers as well. But you could do a lot of different things with it. But it's really cool to you'll make the whole thing and all the pages. It's really cool anyway. So you want me to show them this one first?
Sure, go ahead, and then I can show mine.
Okay, let me turn the camera down. Sorry. It's a little bit different setup here. All right. Is this it? Okay. Oh yeah, look at all my junk here. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Okay, so this is what the album looks like. It's kind of like about a checkbook cover. And when you open it up, there's a little pocket here and a little tag, and then you can just add any type of photos that you want. And so I went way back to when my kids were really little, and it's just this one is very elegant, beautiful with the papers and stuff. So you can add as many pages as you want. I kind of maxed mine out, but you could add less pages too. And this is a little mini album, and so this is like the Christmas version. And I featured the greetings of the season bundle. It's just basically Christmas words, so you could use any Christmas words that you want. And basically we just fussy cut all these little elements throughout, or just cut out of it's that beautiful paper. So, and then we'll give you the labels, the main labels you need. But that's the Christmas version of the mini album, and it comes with some designer series paper, some ribbon, and the pieces you need. And so I'll let Denise show her version that she because it's absolutely beautiful and totally different, but the same concept.
Okay, so this is the album cover. I'm going to show it up here because sometimes my camera zooms in a bit better up here. So this is the fun one. We're using the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. And then I'm going to flip my camera down to the other view here. There we go. And then I can show it to you in full color and full size. So it's exactly the same size as Michelle, same dimensions, just a totally different theme. So I've used the Love This Moment is the stamp set that I use to kind of add some elements to my book. Now I went I didn't go crazy. I could have went crazy adding things in here, but I did want to keep it so you guys could kind of see the album, not just my photos. So on the front, it just says Happy Memories. You could tweak that however you want it. Inside, I've got the same as Michelle with the little pocket over here with some wood grain and these cute little tags. And as she said, we'll give you the tags and the labels. And then I went way back as well to 2012 when I did my first Stampin' Up convention. And so I've just filled pictures and then allowed the paper to kind of be the elements and the embellishments on the bottoms. So you can see, you can cut the photos. So it's really kind of a very cool album with lots of room to add embellishments and different things. But it really shows off this beautiful paper, which can be the background for pretty much anything, really. So that is my album. And again, I used, isn't that pretty paper? Oh my goodness. So I used 10 pages as well. And as Michelle said, you can always make less pages, or I don't think you can add more. I think adding more would be too big. But
Right.
I've used the beautiful Thoughtful Journey paper, 6x6, to make mine. So that is that. Okay, now we've got too many things on the screen here.
There is a video. I did a video showing you how to create this step by step, and then there will be typed directions for the measurements. So you can take this version, Denise's version, or both. And so you can order in Canada or the United States.
Yes,
So,
and the link to order is in both of our descriptions, correct? Yes.
I believe
So you
so.
click on the description of the videos to get the link.
There's a few days left. A few days left.
Oh, till the 31st, right? Is yours
Yep.
supposed to be? Yes, 31st. So just 2 more days. Okay.
So,
what else?
yeah, so we thought it'd be fun to create with you some of the papers and the products that we're using in this class. So that's what we're going to do tonight, right, Denise?
Yes, we are. I'm excited. I've got a really cute, not cute, it's very pretty. I got a pretty card to share with you guys tonight. So we have 64 people watching us right now, Michelle. So I was watching the scrolls and I wanted to say hello to everybody, but it was going so quickly I couldn't. So hello, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. Okay, I'm going to make my card first. So I'm going to keep you unmuted, Michelle, in case there's any questions or anything you want to answer in the comments.
Okay.
But I'm going to try and make this go just this. Okay, can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so here's the card I'm going to make with you guys tonight. Isn't that beautiful? I love this paper so much, and it's going to be one of these ones that opens like that. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to take a full piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and you're going to score it at 2 1/8, and then you're going to turn it around, and you're going to score it at 2 1/8 on this side too. And then you're going to score it in half at 5 1/2, and you're going to cut those 2 pieces out. Okay, so that is basically how we're going to make the card base. And then from there, we're going to fold these ones in. And I should be using my bone folder that's sitting right here. Okay, and we're going to fold. I didn't do a very good job scoring. That should be, they should be touching. But anyway, if they're not, that's okay too. Okay, so we're going to fold those 2 down, and then we're going to open this up, and we're going to fold this one down like that. Okay, so then when these are closed, we want this to kind of be like a scene, how I have them on here. So when I did that, I took my 6x6 paper and I cut it down to 5 1/4. And then from the same side, I cut 1 7/8 and then another 1 7/8 so that they go together like that. And then we're going to glue them on. So it kind of just like extends the scene, if that makes sense. So of course, you could use any paper. It doesn't have to be paper with a scene to do a card like this, but this paper is like stunning to make this type of card. So we'll glue those on here. And then for the inside of these flaps, inside here, we're going to glue, I just chose this pattern. So just some color that's going to complement the other papers in here. So we've just got some blues and purples. I see lots of you saying hello, hello, everybody. Hi, Bev. Hi, Marie. Hi, Kathy and Sharon. All these hellos. Okay, I love it. So we're going to just stick those ones down there. And then this one goes over here. So I love Misty Moonlight. Especially when you mix it with, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous with fresh freesia? This is Petunia Pop. So I'm going to put this one on in the middle. Okay, and then this we're going to do some stamping. So let's do some stamping first. So in both of our albums, Michelle and I used the Greetings of the Season dies. So like we said, we will cut some of these labels out that you need for your for your album. But you can also add these on into your class. So I used this one right here, and I've already cut it out for this card. And we're going to use Misty Moonlight. And I'm going to stamp for the front of the card. It's going to say, where there is heartache, let there be healing. So on Michelle's album, she used everyday, no, what is it called? Season's greetings?
Greetings of the season.
Okay, and so for this card, I'm using everyday greetings, which also coordinates with these same dies from the in the online exclusive. So I'm using that. And on the inside, we're going to stamp thinking of you. Oh my gosh, I got a lot of ink on that one. Whew, it didn't transfer. Okay, good. So that is all the stamping. All right. Where am I? We're going to put this on the inside. Michelle, can you see Michelle's comment?
I can, and I just
are you thinking?
I just didn't want to interrupt you. I can
go ahead.
Answer it if you or however you want.
You could use lots of things in there. I'm thinking. I'm drawing a blank, but I know I had lots of things when I originally thought of this.
So, one of my friends did like a prayer journal. So like on every day, like you could have or like a gratitude journal, you know, like things you're grateful for, or like things you're like praying for people, different things like that. Another thing is like for Christmas time, you could put like you could do a lot of things. You could put like people you send Christmas cards to, maybe like shopping lists. You could put photos in there too. Like you could do a lot of different things outside of photos, or mix in a few photos with more like journaling and stuff like that. But I think for me, outside of photos, it would be more like just like a gratitude, or just like a little journal, or something like that.
You could also, I don't know about you guys, but I love a good quote. And sometimes I find like inspirational quotes to be really helpful when I'm having a like crappy day. So
yeah.
You could also like something like this that's not seasonal. You could use it to put things like that into. Yeah. So there's tons of ideas that you could use. Okay, so on this label, oh my gosh, I did it the wrong way. Oh well, we're gonna improvise. See over here, I had the hole over here. So now we're just gonna be forced to do it the other way. That's okay. That's okay. So I'm just going to feed this ribbon. So I'm using the Petunia Pop bordered ribbon, and I'm going to feed that through here like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this. So I glued the designer series paper to the cardstock. And this is 4 by 5 1/4, and this one was 3 3/4 by 5. So we're going to take this and we're going to put it where we want it. And then I'm going to flip it over, and somewhere on this desk, I have tear tape. And we are going to stick that like that. And then we're going to take this and attach it over here. And then the whole thing is going to get attached with Stampin' Dimensionals, AKA Bumpets. If I call them that, that's what I mean. Okay, so we're going to stick those there. And this is going to go on the front of the card. Thank you for sharing the video, Tara. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. Now this, we don't really want this flapping in the wind. So we're going to add some dimensionals to the back of the label. Like this. And isn't that like a fun little element that it's got it looped through the hole? I think that just adds a little bit of extra fun. And then I'm going to take another length of ribbon. And I'm going to push it through here. Oh, maybe. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to tie have to do this the right way. I'm going to tie a bow. Right like that. Okay, so when it's closed, we're going to do this. And then this bow. I will say I much like the bow on the other side, so I should have paid more attention when I was stamping, but that's okay. And then we'll just trim these ends. And then when you purchase or register for the class for the Thoughtful Journey album, you're also going to get a bit of these brush butterflies so that you can embellish them onto your book. So we're going to use those on this card too. Now I love these so much that I've used all the little ones, so we're just going to go with it and use all the bigger ones until my new ones arrive. And then we could put another one down here too, although it does get a little bit lost, but we can put it there. So there is my card I wanted to share with you guys. Isn't it pretty how it just opens? And I love how it just shows off how beautiful this paper is. Okay.
It's so pretty. I love the butterflies on it.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to hide this away from here. There we go. All these buttons to push. Okay, yes, you guys, I'm just going to tell you, Michelle said a great graduation gift too. She made the most amazing album for your stepbrother. You made it for? It was so cool. So you could like make these as gifts and put photos in to give away too, which is awesome.
Yeah, it was kind of like basically it was like his card, but it was like the book, and I had taken some photos over his senior year and put them in there. And then the beginning was when he was like, you know, graduating preschool or something. So you can do a lot of different things with the book.
Sharon had a really good idea. She said for a college student, it could be used for gift cards and gas cards throughout. Like that would be super fun too.
That would be amazing. Yeah, you
could do so many things.
You could even put a couple stamps in there so they could write you a letter.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay, Michelle, we've got a fun card to share with us.
Okay, I do. So I am using the Greetings of the Season stamp set tonight. And then I wanted to use some of that beautiful paper that, oh my gosh, it's all stuck together, that I'm using in the album. And so it is this really pretty paper here. So this sheet especially, you can fussy cut those bells and all that little greenery and pines out. Some of the dies do coordinate with this paper that's in the other coordinating set, which is called Golden Greenery. So I didn't use this in the album, but this bundle also coordinates with this suite of products. So I just wanted to point that out. Okay, so anyway, this paper is a specialty paper. It's absolutely beautiful. It I have it sticking to everything because I've been using it, but it just has one side a whole bunch of golds, but then the reverse has really nice patterns as well. So I think this pack of paper is very versatile for outside. Like, look at that piece. Of course, that's on like my favorite piece, that plaid, but just really beautiful pack of paper. Okay, so we're going to be using this piece, but then we're also going to go into so this paper is in our online exclusives, but there is a pack of vellum. If you guys follow me, you know I love vellum, and I was devastated when they got rid of our regular vellum. They came out with this specialty vellum right here. This is called the Graceful Greenery Vellum, and there's 3 different pieces in here. So I'm just going to show you real quick. There's this beautiful piece with the pines, and I believe this does coordinate with the dies from that other set. And then there's this kind of white little pattern, and then there's this one. So this is really beautiful, and up until today I haven't used this, but I have multiple packs of this because they knew I would love it, like multiple packs. So we're going to make a card out, and we're going to have vellum be our card base. So this is not a card that you're going to make, 50 Christmas cards and send them to your relatives. Although you could, and maybe you want to do that. But I figure this is a card that you would send to some special people. So let me turn my camera down and let's make this really pretty card. Okay. that light is like really glaring. Okay, so this is actually going to be our card base. So again, the vellum is 12 by 12, and I cut this down to a regular card base. So this is 4 1/4 by 11, and we're going to score this in half. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to do now, okay, 5 1/2. I'm like scared I'm going to do this wrong. I don't want to mess up the vellum. Now, the thing with the vellum is you don't want to score too hard, or you could, I mean, our vellum is pretty thick, but you could potentially cut through it. So just be mindful of that. And then go ahead and grab your bone folder and give that a good crease. So this is going to be our card base. Like, how cool is that? All right, next up, you're going to want a 1/4 sheet of basic white. This is, I think I cut it down to 5, I don't know. It's 5 1/4 by 4, I think. 5 1/4 by 4. Yeah, I was going to cut it down. I don't think I did. And then I have a label from the Countryside Corners. And then these pieces I just already cut out. I fussy cut just to save time. Now, if you have that other stamp set, you can, of course, stamp these. You can heat emboss them in gold. You can do a lot of fun things. But we're just going to do this for now. So I'm going to grab just my silicone mat. That's what I have handy. We're going to do a little bit of stamping on both the inside and the outside. Let me move this up. And I'm using Mossy Meadow. There's a lot of different greens in this paper. So you could use Old Olive. You could use Garden Green, Mossy Meadow. My favorite stamp in here, I love the words in here. I love the set that Denise showed too because it coordinates. And so it's really cool. So I'm going to use this for the outside. And then we're going to stamp Merry Christmas on the inside. So... okay, I'm going to put this on. And I just re-inked my ink pad, and so I think I got a little bit too much ink. So hopefully I do this okay. So don't forget too, if you guys need to order any of these products we're showing you, like that you want, bonus days is still going on as well. There's a few days left. So in Canada, you can order with Denise, and in the US here with me. Okay, so there we go. This says, may your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. Now we're going to stamp the inside, but first I kind of want, so because it's going to, I'm going to show you, this is going to go here, but then look at when you put that white in there, do you see how that really pops that vellum? It's just like, this is going to be a very elegant card. So on the inside, I want to stamp Merry Christmas. So the set has like some cursive-y fonts and then some kind of like just regular typed. So I like that. And so I'm actually going to use the Merry and then the cursive-y Christmas. Okay. We're going to stamp the Christmas first because it's the cursive, or I love the font in here. It's really fun. Okay, I'm being dangerous because I got ink on the tip, so I can't touch the paper. This could be like terrible. Okay, thankfully I didn't mess that up. All right, and now we're gonna do the Merry above it. But you could stamp whatever you want. There's Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. There's, this is a really great one. Okay, there you go. So there's our Merry Christmas. And now I'm going to close this up and we're just going to put this together. It's really, really quick. Okay, so I just need to make sure I don't have ink on my fingers. Okay, we're going to take this for the inside and I'm going to put this on the inside of our vellum card base, just like this. Okay, so there's that. Now on the outside of the card, we're going to grab some dimensionals. Okay, so we're gonna take 4 of these, and I stamped it down a little bit because we're gonna put those little decorations at the top. I meant to say that, and I just did it and didn't tell you guys why I did that. I purposely left a little bit of room at the top. Okay, so then this, I'm just gonna put kind of, that dimensional back was stuck on there. These things go everywhere. Okay, so this I'm just gonna put right here in the center. And then that kind of hides our inside little message too. And then these pieces, again, I cut out, but if you do get that other golden greenery, there are little bells that you can die cut and add your own little ribbon, and you can, you know, do a lot with that set too. Okay, but we're just gonna take this and I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna put more dimensionals on here. I'm gonna put one here, and then the bells are gonna go off here, but we're gonna add a little bit of linen thread for a bow. So let me do the little linen thread bow. I'm gonna do a double bow. So you just take 2 pieces and make 1 bow. Maria said she likes the idea of using vellum at a card base. Yeah, I liked to do that every so often with our other vellum. It's just something different and unique. And so when I saw this pretty vellum, I thought, ooh, I got to do that. So it just is just something different. Okay. Oh, I think I made the bow a little bit bigger. So I need my loops a little tad bigger. Sorry, this is the one thing I didn't do ahead of time. Okay, I'm just going to trim this, and we're almost done already. We're going to need a glue dot and some more dimensionals. Okay, so let's put this little pine thing down first. So I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals here. Okay. All right, so then this is going to go right. I'm going to put this kind of like so. And then the little bell, before I put the bell on, I'm going to take the bow and a mini glue dot. Okay, where? Oh, yikes. Where's the mini glue dots? Oh, no. Oh, no. Here they are. I was like, I cleaned my desk. You'd think you clean it and you would find it. No, it's kind of the opposite for me. Okay, so I put a little mini glue dot behind this linen thread bow, and then I'm going to just put this right here, kind of like that. And then I'm going to take these bells, and they're going to kind of go a little bit over that. So what I'm going to do is on the behind the little bell, I'm going to put 1 dimensional, and then on this one, because it's like already popped up, it needs like a second one. So it's like the double. So you're going to do a double dimensional over here. So I got 1, take it off. Denise, I think, calls this like double bumping it or something. I love her. I like however she words it. That's what we're doing right there.
Double bump.
Yep. So this one is a double and this is a single, so that it will lay perfect on your card. So isn't this just so, okay, this is so elegant. And then to finish it off, we got to use some bling. So these are the blooming pearls, and they're perfect for this paper because there's gold and some green and some pretty peacock, which I'm sorry, guys. This looks really good with the garden green, actually. And then the pink is just pretty because pink is pink. But you can also color these pink ones cherry cobbler if you need berries. All right, but we're going to take some of the gold with our take your pick and just add these to our card. And that's it. It's just the paper is the star of the show here. This beautiful specialty paper. And if you want to add on this vellum, because this isn't included in our class, but it coordinates. And so but this paper you will get some, but it's so pretty. I'm adding 5 of these little gold things. We also have gold sequins. We have lots of pretty embellishments, but I really liked those. So here is that card. I'm going to turn it around so you can see it the other way. The light here at night, for whatever reason, all of a sudden it's just not the greatest. So I will turn you around and show you. Okay, so here's the card. Isn't it so pretty with that vellum? And just, you can, even the back, like the whole thing of this card is just really beautiful. So I hope you love that idea with using some of those supplies that we used also.
It's beautiful. I love your card. I've never made a card with vellum as the base. So now I feel inspired. And I so many other people watching us feel inspired too, because I was watching the comments about like, oh my gosh, I never thought to use vellum that way. I did see a comment too. Sharon asked about which way you fold the cardstock once you score it. And so I responded that I always fold it with a bump to the inside so that the nice fold is on the outside. You do the same?
I saw the comment and I'm glad I saw you type the comment because I was like, I don't really know what I do, but sure, that sounds great. Yes, I know there probably is the right way, but I don't know what I do.
Yes. Bump to the inside is what I was always taught. So that's what I've always done. So
I think that's what I do. Yes.
Okay. There. Okay.
Aw, thank you, Faye. Yeah, I love Denise's card. I've never made a card like Denise's either, so I'm super excited to try your card, a version of the card you made as well.
Yes, they're both very pretty. So you guys could make these cards with the supplies that you get, with some of the supplies that you get from the mini album class. So you get more ideas to kind of expand those supplies and combine them with some things in your craft room to make some more fun projects.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, we're reading your
comments. We're reading comments to make sure we're not missing anything. There's so many people. We had 99 people at one point, so that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, someone said they missed Denise's card. Yeah, watch the replay. Also, if you hopped on in the middle, make sure you check out the replay because Denise and we showed our little mini album that we have going on for a few more days. So you can see like our samples. And so you don't miss out on this awesome class that we partnered up to do together. We're doing what? What did we say? We committed to like 4 months of them?
4 months, yes. So we have this one, then August and September.
Yes. So we just thought it would be fun to do something a little bit different with you guys too. Like we love making cards, obviously, but the little different types of ways to do the folio and albums and fun stuff like that is just
nice
something
to do something a little bit different once in a while and just switch it all up. So and use your supplies, right? Because sometimes you like exhaust your supplies with cards and then you're like, now what am I gonna do? Because sometimes those designer series paper packs go a long ways and other times they go really fast. But sometimes you're like, what am I gonna do with all this? And so it's just a good way to show some different ideas.
For sure. Does anybody have any questions about anything that we showed tonight before we hop off?
We were quick, Michelle.
We were. We had everything prepped and ready to go. And
awesome.
Yeah, so I love adding Stampin' Up! Products to my scrapbooks, Janelle said. Yes.
Yes.
And we're excited because Stampin' Up! Is coming out with some scrapbooking stuff.
Oh, yes.
In a couple months. Excited. So that will be I'm sure we'll both have stuff with that. I know Denise already does a scrapbooking club.
I do, yeah.
But it will just enhance it, I'm sure. And
it's going to be so great to have stamping. Like, it looks like we're going to have like more stuff to choose from. Like maybe some stickers and die cuts and things. I'm so excited about that.
Sharon asked if you are settled in your new home, Denise.
I'm getting there. Yes, I'm getting there. We've had to do lots of work, but it's coming along. Thank you.
Good. I can't even imagine moving. We just emptied out my daughter's bedroom last Thursday night and then ripped out the carpet and my dad put in a new floor. And then my husband painted and we put new blinds and bought all new bedroom furniture. And that has been like, I just can't even imagine moving a whole house right now. Just because that one project alone has been like a lot. And I know you've had a lot of like hiccups along the
Oh,
way.
yes, and I don't recommend it. I'm not a big fan of moving. I do like change, but I can yeah, no. All good. It's all good.
Is there a way to glue or attach vellum without it showing? So I with this vellum, it's pattern, so you can't really see any. You can't see my glue. I use Stampin' Seal Plus, so it has like the little dashes. You cannot see it through in here. I know you probably can't tell, but with the pattern vellums, it's not as noticeable because you can always hide a little glue dot behind like the greenery or something like that. With regular vellum, honestly, I just would use some glue dots, and I would be conscious of what I was putting on the vellum to hide it, like behind. Our dimensionals, our glue dots, everything's like pretty like a good adhesive, so it's not going to fall apart. So that's what just be aware of your placement and then put the glue behind that so it won't show. That's my best advice. Or just use little mini glue dots.
Yes.
I've heard the paper pumpkin glue dots work really well too.
Oh,
They're a little bit different than these, but I've heard they work really good at not showing through vellum as well. If you're a paper pumpkin subscriber, if you buy any of our kits.
Mm-hmm.
And
you also don't need as much adhesive with vellum because it's not as heavy, so it's not usually going to.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. It kind of stays put.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Well, guys, we want you to sign up for our class. Get it from Denise in Canada. Order your products from her. I know she's getting close to a big sales milestone. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but I'm excited for her. I want her to hit it too. And so if you're in Canada, take advantage of that as well and get our class. We love creating these classes together.
We do, yes. So for sure. So you can, like Michelle said earlier, you can sign up for one or both and get your products. And the 31st is the deadline. I'm drawing a blank. I'm like, I can't even remember what day it is today.
Is it Wednesday night? You have till
Wednesday night. Yes. Yes, it's Monday today, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for
joining us, and thank you for sharing and all of your hearts and thumbs up too. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we will see you guys all soon.
Yes. Bye, everyone.
Cheers.